Hey guys, so I just wanted to share with you how my Hooks' homeschooling is going to work. This is my dog, Mr. Charlie Brown. Say hello. So let's go ahead and get started with my website, just so that you're familiar with how everything's going to work. So if you're not sure how to get to my website, the easiest way to get there is if you are in the West Cary webpage. If you go to Our School and then you press staff directory, if you type in my last name and then press search, my name pops up with my email address as well as my website. So go ahead and click the website, then that'll take you here. So from here, if you're familiar with my website, you notice that it looks a little different. So this is where all my homeschooling stuff will be. If you scroll down to the bottom, this is where all the stuff that I've had all year is. So here's the welcome letter, the West Cary website, the Remind app if you want to join. It's an easy way to text me, West Cary Twitter, and then the Mathematics K-12 website if you want to use that. Also, all my links to old units are still posted here, so use those at your discretion. Miscellaneous, so here's the Google Classroom, Khan Academy, Dreambox test corrections. So all those are still there. But we're going to use this home screen, and we're going to mainly use this slideshow. So let's go ahead and open up the slideshow. So when you press for the first slide, this is the West Cary remote learning schedule. So this is a suggested way for you guys to see your teachers every day. This is not mandatory to where you have to meet at that time, but this is a time that your teacher will be available to work with your class. So your first period teacher will be available on Mondays and Wednesdays from 8:30 to 9:15 to work with your class. And then on right after that is going to be second period and fourth period, and then it repeats again on Wednesday. On your Tuesdays and Thursdays is going to be your fifth, sixth, and seventh period. Again, if you can't meet at that specific time, you can talk with your teacher or email them to let them know. We also have office hours in the afternoon, and we'll go over that in just a moment. If you look here on Friday, this is a small group session with teachers by request. Or if you request that you want to work with a teacher, feel free to make sure to let us know that you want to join. Then from 11 to 1 p.m., so you notice you're working from 8:30 to 11, so a nice kind of short day. From 11 to 1 is your lunch time, so that's where you either are getting lunch from Wake County that they're delivering it to you, or you're providing your own lunch. And then from 1 to 2:30 are staff office hours. So 60-minute office hours. I'm going to be giving 45 minutes for each class. So I teach a Math 1 and a Math 8 class. So every day I'll be available 45 minutes for each class separately, and that'll be posted on the slideshow. So you'll see that in just a minute. All right, this third slide, if you continue, this is going to be where you guys are going to be getting your daily agendas. So I'm going to slide this down just a little bit so you guys can see more of the agenda. So as you can see here, if you were working with me, I'm going to hide these tools. If you were working with me last week, you already are familiar with where these agendas are located. So the agenda for the Monday the 30th was we went to Google Classroom, we clicked the link for the video session, we went to Khan Academy, we did 4 assignments together, and then we did the quizzes as an exit ticket. And if you go to the next slide, that was my Math 8 group. We did the same activities, just the math questions were different. If you want to go back to the calendar, instead of having to click, and go back to the slides, you can just click this link here and it takes you right back to the schedule. So the agendas for the 13th and on are going to look a little different than the ones that we had this first week. So if we look here at the second period agenda, this is going to be for my Math 1 students, so my second period and my 7th period. So second period, you'll be Monday, and 7th period, you'll be Tuesday. So on Monday and Tuesday, the agenda for Math 1 is be multiplying binomials. Before class, I'd like for you to complete Lesson 3 and to do it with a video. If you already know how to do Lesson 3, maybe you don't need to watch a video, and that's fine. So Lesson 3 looks like this. You actually already have a copy of this in the book that you already have, but if you lost your copy, it is available here. So if you scroll down, all of the lesson is here. Then when we go back, here's a video, and this video goes along with that lesson. So this is a screencastify of me teaching the lesson. So if we play it here, so as you can see, I'm teaching it, hear me talking, I'm going through it, etc. And it's about 15 minutes long. So that video goes along with the lesson if you need it for support. During class, so during the 45 minutes that's set for the morning, this is when we're going to be working on the Ready, Set, Go together. So I'll be available to answer questions, etc. If you click here, it's the same link as the lesson. You just have to scroll down to see the Ready, Set, Go. All right, then after you're done, you'll have an exit ticket. So the exit ticket is going to be a Google form that where you are answering questions to let me know what you've learned that day. So let's take a look at what the exit ticket looks like. So you'll fill in your name, last name, then first name. You'll choose a period, so second period or seventh period. Today's date, so the day that you completed it. What's something important that you learned that day or that lesson? Did you feel prepared for it? Did you watch a video for this class? Yes, I watched it. No, I'm going to watch it later. No, I didn't need it, etc. And then did you complete the activity for the day? And that's where you'll answer it there. Then the second section that you'll answer is the exit ticket for the day. So this is where the math comes in. This goes along with the lesson itself. So this is for me to check your understanding. So as you can see, here's question 1, question 2, and then question 3. So usually exit tickets will only be about 2 to 3 questions, and then we'll go over it the next time that you see me. All right, so that's how that goes there. Then the homework for that night, and you'll have homework every night, but since you only see me every other day, you can just complete it the next day, and you don't have to worry about doing it that night. Will be typically the next lesson and the video that goes along with it, unless I have a different activity. Then if you notice here, I have my office hours posted. So for Math 1, it's from 1 to 1:45, and for Math 2, it's from 1:45 to 2:30. Or excuse me, for Math 8, it's from 1:45 to 2:30. Then we'll go back to the calendar if we go to fourth period agenda. So the fourth period agenda looks very similar to the Math 1 agenda, but you guys are doing scatter plots. So scatter plots, you'll complete the scatter plot activity that I'll have linked here, and you'll watch a video that goes along with it. Then during class, we'll do practice together. Again, I'll have it linked here. Then you'll answer the same exact exit ticket, just your exit ticket math questions will look a little different than the Math 1 students. Your homework will be then to complete the two-way table activity and video to prepare for the next day. Again, office hours are located at the bottom in yellow. So from 1 to 1:45 is Math 1 and 1:45 to 2:30 is Math 8, and that's every day. If you go back to the calendar, I then have the next days posted. So Wednesday and Thursday is posted for my Math 1, and then I'm working on my Math 8. And then everyone's agenda, this will be different. So I'll be posting when I'm available for Math 8 and when I'm available for Math 1. And those will have to be separate times just because we are learning 2 different subject matters. All right. So now we're going to exit out of the slideshow, and I'm going to show you the Google Classroom to make sure that you guys know where to go for announcements. So Google Classroom is going to be another platform that we're going to be using. So when you log into Google Classroom, this is where I have been posting announcements. So as you can see, this was back on April 1st. These were different things that I posted to my second period. Here were our video sessions that we had together. These were some activities that we worked on together. Those were totally optional. This is a way for you to comment, and then I can hopefully respond back to you so that you know what's going on for that day. And then again, here's some more announcements. Something new that I've noticed that I could be using and I haven't, and I might try it out, is this classwork tab. This might be where I post some other things, but I haven't used it yet, so I'm just not sure about it. But at some point, maybe I will, but I will definitely let you guys know. All right, something else that I want to talk to you guys about is your Khan Academy. So Khan Academy, make sure that when you're logged in, that you're looking at your assignments. Your page looks different than mine. So my page actually shows me the assignments and how many kids have completed it. Then I can look at the report. I can look at what students made, etc. So here's a screenshot of some grades. I did make sure to block out names so that people didn't see that. But as you can see, most students are completing the extra activities that I'm posting. Some students are choosing only to do a couple of them, and that's fine. Remember, this is optional for you guys in the Khan Academy piece. I will let you know if I am making it a little bit more mandatory, but for right now, all of the Khan Academy stuff is optional. It's just a way for you guys to practice. All right, so let's go back to my slideshow. All right. So if you want to look at the rest of my slides, so there's the schedule. This is just a slide that kind of lets you know just the big idea of what's going on. So during this new adventure of schooling, we'll be learning new ways to teach and learn together. Just make sure you check out Google Classroom every day, and just feel free to contact me. Guys, I'm posting my email everywhere, so no one should have any issues trying to get a hold of me. And don't forget that Remind is a nice, easy way to get a hold of me as well. Another page that I want to show you is 5 different things that you guys can be using during this time that we are doing remote learning. So Google Classroom, I just showed you. Dreambox, just a reminder, Dreambox is an easy way for you guys to practice without me having to give you anything. And Dreambox really kind of works with your skill level. So Dreambox, they suggest 15 to 20 minutes a day. The K-12 math website has video links, it has extra practices, it has all the Khan Academy links, etc. Then your Khan Academy that I've been giving you, and then Wake County has made a remote learning site if you want to check that out if you have not done so. And this was just a kind of my take on how to run your schooling while you're at home, so you guys have a little bit more say in how you're doing things. So since we're going to be learning from home, here are some suggestions that I've come up with to make a schedule. So make sure you spend about 45 minutes to an hour per core class, not every day, but every other day. Make sure you spread it out during the day or get it all done. It's up to you. Wes Carey has suggested a schedule for you if you want to follow that. Make sure you make some time for relaxing. So reading a book, video games, etc., quick nap. Just make sure that's not your whole day. And then again, make sure you contact me, email, Remind, and then any kind of video chat platform that I give you. And then one other thing, again, this is where everything's posted. Just make sure you check out my website, and don't forget to check out Google Classroom every day. And then this is just the beginning of the daily online agendas, and everything will be posted, and all the links will be there. So, all right. So that's all that I have. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, remind, or send me a text and remind. If you want to post on Google Classroom, go for it. But I really hope that this is a good time for us to kind of learn this new way of learning until at least May 15th. They might change it, who knows. But I really look forward to working with you guys and seeing you guys in video and hearing your voices. I do miss you a lot, and I look forward to working with you. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. All right, bye.